what the heck's going on.
Well, for some reason, the front suspension is not going back up, and I don't know why. It's very funky. So, yeah, I just don't know what to say about it. What up, guys? Welcome to the last and final part of the Any Level build. As you saw in the last video, we were trying to figure out the front suspension is not going up. So I did like a deep dive on their instructions. There's basically a bleeder valve that you turn, and what that will do is allow there to be, I think, more pressure to allow the front end to go up. So that's what we're going to start working on. We're also going to start working on adjusting how slow it goes down. So we're going to start that. Fingers crossed that this fixes the front end problem. If it's just that simple, happy times.
It's 100% that valve. It could barely even get off the jack stands. Another quarter. So now let's make it go down a little bit slower. Do you think it's too fast or? Yeah. That was a full turn. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Do you think that's good front and rear? So now what we got to do is tighten those up. All right, guys, so as you can see, we got our power steering assist, hydraulic assist ram. So this sits kind of inside right here, and what this will do is help, assist the steering as it turns 44-inch tires. So these hydraulic lines run up. We got our little clamp, and then we had the gearbox ported. If you guys remember, I think that was in like part 1. That reminds me, if you guys haven't seen part 1 or any of these video series, we have a full playlist, so you can just click and watch every single video we've released. But yeah, so now that that's all in, now we're going to bleed the system. To do this, we're going to see what Any Level's procedure is, because it's a little bit different. But typically you want the engine off, and you want to cycle the wheel back and forth, making sure the reservoir is full of fluid, and basically do that 15 to 20 times with the engine off. Start the engine, and it will probably suck all the fluid out, and then you'll stop it, top it off, and then go back and forth. The Fords are really good with bleeding the system, so we should be no problem there. Once we get that done, we're going to move on to bleeding the brakes, which is totally standard. The only thing that's going to kind of suck is we got a lot of air in the system. So I actually filled the reservoir up a couple days ago. Hopefully the fluid has kind of gravity fed into the brakes a little bit. And from there, we can get our stock wheels back on the truck and actually drive this truck out of here. And then we're going to mount and balance the wheels and tires and kind of get all the other stuff finished up. right, guys, and that is a conclusion to the Any Level build. Check this thing out. We just got the wheels and tires on it, and like every single build, whether it's a leveling kit or a giant 17-inch lift kit, the wheels and tires are what set the whole thing apart from any other build. And I mean, you can't go wrong. 30 by 16s and 44-inch tires. This thing is a freaking monster now. We also did all the bolt covers, the hitch, and just detailed this whole thing up so it looks beautiful while we get some sick rollers. So let's just walk around, talk about the entire build and everything that we've done to it. Although it is just the lift wheels and tires, there's so much that has gone into this build. So starting at the very front, we did the tremor valance. This just makes it look way cleaner than that giant big valance. And then the full Any Level, 4 inches all the way to 17 inches, full hydraulic control. We did billet arms. The billet arms are kind of their new updated version with the big, massive center cradle, white, black, and chrome for the overlays. And then when you come back to the rear, we got this pulls hitch. This is kind of like the new hot trend right now. It's got the overlays that match the Any Level kit on the brace bars, and then as well as this whole hitch. It's just fully decorated with white, black, and chrome. We'll show you guys how easy it is to control this thing. I do need to straighten out the wheels though, because we can definitely not go down now. We'd probably break a fender off. So now I know you guys want to see this thing go up and down. So check this out. We got the Switch Pro app loaded, and we'll drop the front. And the rear. And now it gives this truck a totally unique look, because if you saw this parked in a parking lot with it all the way lowered on 44s, you'd think, man, how the hell did that guy get in here?